Hey, what is up guys? Skiddy Fishing here, and it is officially morning time here in the Uinta Mountain Range, the infamous Utah Uinta Mountain Range. So today we are going to be fishing the Wasatch Tenkara rods Middle Fork in the 6-4 action. So last year, this was like the only rod I could fish for the longest time. I really loved this rod. Since then, I have barely touched it because I've accumulated so many different rods. So I figured, hey, it was about time to, pull this one out and give it some screen time. But it's a fun rod. It fishes in 9 feet, 10 foot 6 and 12. I feel like I'm going to be in the middle one for the most part today. I have not fished this creek at the end of October before. I've only fished it in the summertime, so we'll see what happens. I'm usually kind of a dry fly guy, but we'll start with some kabaris and let's see what we can catch. This creek does seem to be a little lower flowing than summer. I mean, obviously for those who are local, you know that we had the craziest winter ever last year. Potential for a secondary one this year, but I like this rod. If you're in the market for one, I only like it in the 6-4 personally. To each their own. But we'll start on the 10 foot 6. I kind of have a spool that was kind of pre-tied with maybe about 9.5 feet. I like the casting of the two lower ones, so that 9 foot and 10 foot 6. That 12 foot, I liked it until I fished other tenkara rods, and now it feels heavy. I'd actually compare it to the Dragon Tail Hydra on the 13 foot swing weight. I don't love it. All right, I just got one. A good one, actually. On a dry fly. I have treaded this river so much, and I was beginning to lose hope that I wasn't going to catch anything. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Come here. Wow. That is a beautiful, beautiful fish. Holy, look at that. I took a dry fly. Let's let this beautiful guy go. That is easily an 11-inch fish. All right. So this is a cattle crossing, so we're gonna have to walk around it, but that's the first fish of the day. Sun's coming out to play. Feeling good about this now, guys. Oh, shit. I was just about to recast. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. All right, somebody's gonna hate that. Just a little guy. Okay. Well, we're starting to get into him a little bit. It's the opening day of the deer hunt. To give you some context of how late in the season it is. He's good. That's crazy. I was literally going to recast upstream when I caught that. So I had no idea I was getting a take. Well, I might go to a different creek because I'm just not getting a lot of action here. I've even tried to spook out some pockets that looked promising. So I just don't think there's a big fish density. There we go. Hell yeah, brookie. Yeah, dope. Let's go. So I just spontaneously came out here to the lake, and let me tell you guys, I am still in inches of water, just literally out here from the bank, and they're taking dry, so let's go. Gotcha. Yeah, dude. Let's go. Brookies all day, boy. There we go. Blue halos and all. Yes. Just a Rito guy. That's all right, though. Heck yeah. Oh, dry fly takes for the win. I'm trying to be quiet because there's people all around this place, man, but it's just super quiet. It's almost eerie. Yes. That's a good one. Yes. Yes. Is that a... It's a snakehead. A skinny guy. Oh, it's a tiger. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right. Look at that mama. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at that, dude. That's a good one. That's the whole handle of the rod. All right, guys. So after a pretty uneventful start, did catch a few cutthroat in that creek. Decided to go scope out a creek I knew that was up here, and it's pretty much unfishable too. But then I decided, hey, let's just wade into the lake and see what happens. And then I started catching these brookies, caught a tiger trout. So I might even go hop across the street here and go see what the other lake holds. And so far we're doing pretty good. So not exactly what I had in mind, but hey man, that's fishing for you. So let's keep on going. I would also piggyback and say that a big selling point of the Middle Fork was exactly what I just did right there. So I've been fishing mostly in the 10'6" section, but man, once I got out there in the lake and the wind was working to my advantage, I suddenly got that out to the 12 foot. And I was able to get a little bit of a reach, and sometimes that extra 2 feet or 1.5 feet was the difference. That's when I was catching fish. So yeah, pretty versatile rod. First time I've ever used it exclusively on still water. So yeah, pretty impressed. I mean, if I would have caught a really big fish there, that rod would have had the backbone absolutely to bring that fish in. So just another point I want to bring on the Middle Fork here. I did not expect that take. Is that a tiger? Yeah, it's a good tiger trout. Wow. Heck yeah. Okay. Holy. Wow. Look at that. I mean, that is to the end of the Wasatch Tenkara Rods logo. All right. First time fishing this lake and just caught a fish. Beautiful, beautiful tiger trout. Just caught him right before this moss line here. Right there. Well, I just caught a fish in this little pocket right here. So it's definitely fish. Oh, I had no idea I had him. Holy, okay. I know, someone's gonna hate me for that, but I actually didn't feel that take, and I didn't see it. I just saw my fly wasn't there. That's awesome. Teeny tiny brookies. This guy is picture worthy. Holy cow, his colors. All right, look at the colors on this guy. Oh, he's gone. But yeah, that was just there in that little creek, man. So I fish slightly under the full length of the rod sometimes. So if I want to fish the 10'6", I might fish that with the combined length, but the rod can be extended to 12, right? So it gives me just a little bit of extra reach when I need to like kind of dab. There are moments where that was helpful today. Man, I'm virtually just scoping this creek out for just another return trip, man. The point of this video is to show you what the Middle Fork can do, and I'm still in the middle length. I bet you this would be a little bit better if I were fishing in the shortest length. So really, it's no hate. I'm just kind of lazy and don't want to adjust. You know, not everybody has the luxury that I have, where you've got 12 rods to kind of sort through. So this is a rod that I would, a creek I would fish a smaller rod on. But let's say that I only packed the Middle Fork with the intention of a big river. Big river didn't produce. Now I'm desperate. Now I'm kind of walking around. Things are kind of starting to happen. And it's nice. It's nice to have those options. See, now I want to go to the 12-foot length. Give myself some extra reach. The wind's kind of blowing to my back a little bit, so that's nice. All right, guys, well, that completes the journey for today. This went a lot differently than I thought. I thought I was gonna be pretty much trekking the same river system the entire time. And I was all over the place today. I was in lakes, I was in creeks. I fished, I think, total 4 different creeks. Some of them were more fishy than others, but hey, it's exploring, so I can check out and see what's, what opportunities are for next time. But the Wasatch, Tenkara, Middle Fork, I mentioned this a few times in the video, but I'm a big level line guy, and I don't love a lot of the level lines that I've been provided so far. Big fan of the Dragon Tail stuff. This rod does cast it pretty decent in the 3.5, specifically in the 2 shorter blanks, so that 9-foot and that 10'6". Once you're in that longer length, it's not perfect. It loses a lot of energy at the end, so you kind of like fall short, and some of your tippet kind of coils up, so not a big fan of that. But if I were to do furled line, this rod would be perfect for it. So if you're into the braided stuff, definitely no gripe or hate there. So it's a beautiful rod. Personally, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit more for beginners that will evolve into, intermediate anglers, because there's a lot of good first rods out there available. But first off, Wasatch Tenkara offers a lifetime warranty if a fish breaks it. Not any other company that I know of does that. You will have to pay for the replacement on it. If the rod gets annihilated, some companies might help you out with like a one-time replacement or whatever, but As far as this goes though, it's just like Wasatch has earned the reputation of being a robust rod company. And so a lot of, you know, die-hard light action fishermen don't always love it. But, you know, as you saw today, I was fishing creeks with some weightless dry flies, and then I was in a lake. I was wading out almost to my belly button, and then, you know, I needed a little bit extra length so I could just pull it out. So if you're just not sure what rod you want and you want to cover some sort of spectrum, again, it's like, to me, it's the Mizuchi or it's the Middle Fork. They're so close together, and I feel like for beginners, the Middle Fork will offer a little bit more security for you, I suppose. So, but overall, good day. We caught cutthroat, we caught tiger trout, we caught brookies. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you're in the market for one of these, I do have an affiliate link below in the description, so consider using that for your purchase. It just helps me out. And plenty of tenkara journeys to go, guys. So thank you so much to the 1,000 subscribers. You guys rock, and we'll see you on the next one. Tight lines, everyone.